Hello? from Gahanna, WGLH-TV presents Lincoln Live with Connor Mallon and Lily Sager.
It's time to start thinking about next year. Get out your Chromebooks. We have all the scheduling information you need.
School can be difficult, so can having a job. We'll introduce you to the students who have figured out how to effectively balance both.
And reading for pleasure. One group of students shares their love for literature.
You're watching Lincoln Live.
Good morning, Lincoln, and welcome to our first show of 2022. I'm Lily Sager.
And I'm Connor Mallon.
As we welcome the new year, many people set New Year's resolutions.
Speaking of New Year's resolutions, hey Lily, isn't one of your goals this year to win Gahanathon?
It definitely is, and my team is actually going to pull through and win.
Absolutely. Well, I think you're going to have some more time to train for that goal.
We definitely are. Here's Issa Rivera from Student Council to explain more about the new date for Gahanathon.
Gahanathon is postponed, but we will have it February 15th. It will still be going on. We just decided to postpone it for a little bit, where we will still have the same activities, the same stuff going on, and we can't wait to see you February 15th.
Thanks, Issa. Projects are always fun for students here at Lincoln. Before we headed into break, Mrs. Kraft's psychology classes were learning about different mental disorders and did a poster project on them. We caught up with Mrs. Kraft and two of her students to tell us more why they did it and what they liked about it.
The reason we kind of chose this project to do was because there were so many different various choices out there that I really wanted the students to have a lot of ownership over what they chose and why they chose what they chose.
My favorite disorder would probably have to be ADHD, my project. I just had a good time researching about it and wondering how many people in our community really have it.
It was a decent amount of work, but at the end, I really enjoyed it because I put a lot of time into it, and I like putting my piece up on the wall.
Thanks, guys. Hey Lily, so do you have a job?
I do. I work with animals. How about you?
I work at Graders. So many students here at GLHS have jobs and balance them in their own ways.
Our Caroline Maddox looked into just how they balance it. Here's Caroline.
When it comes to high school, one can learn many lessons and do many things, but only one specific thing can give someone a true experience of a lifetime.
I work at Dick Master Ford. It's a car dealership in Whitehall. I worked here for 2.5 months.
I work at Flowerama in Whitehall, and it's been almost a little bit over a year.
I work at Holster, and I've been here a year and 4 months.
That's right, jobs. Out of a variety of places to work at, one thing is common: balancing a busy schedule.
I'm in the Army National Guard. I drill once a month. I just try and balance my schoolwork along with my work, and then drilling once a month along with trying to work out and go to the gym and stay fit. So I just try and balance it as best as I can. Some nights I have to stay up later than others, just trying to get my homework done.
I honestly just try to survive. It's kind of long days because I'll go from right to school to work. If I work on the weekends also, it can be a lot sometimes, but since I've been working here for a year now, I kind of have figured out how to adapt to that. Just take breaks when I need.
I take off every single Fridays just to spend time with my friends and my family. I have about 3 hours between me nannying so I can do homework and things that are due the next day.
Even with so much to do and so little time, there are still benefits when it comes to working.
Working in high school, you're learning real life experiences. It actually makes school relevant. If you're actually kind of thinking of what you actually want to do in the future, you could possibly try to get some jobs along the lines of something that actually lines up with your career goals.
There are a lot of benefits when getting a job, and sometimes it can seem really stressful, and everyone has their own way of dealing with the stress.
Take deep breaths. You can't always predict the future. You can't change everything. It's just a job. You'll be okay.
I would just say try to make it a priority to get your stuff done. Make sure you know how your week's gonna go, what you have planned and stuff, so then you can plan ahead. Try to get everything done early.
It's hard if you make it hard. If you simplify it and make it easy, write lists, make a planner, it's so much easier than you would think it is.
Jobs can give experience, a source of income, and lessons that can only be learned from working. If one is ever wondering if they should get a job, it wouldn't hurt to apply. This is Caroline Maddox for Lincoln Live.
Thanks, Caroline. Book Club is back in action. The group met yesterday in the library from 3 to 3:30 and got to discuss some books they read and received over winter break. So attention fellow book lovers, they meet every Wednesday from 3 to 3:30 in the library. Make sure to check it out.
Also, attention Ski Club members. Don't forget that the bus will leave at 3:15 this afternoon. It will be located between the high school and Lincoln Elementary.
The closet holding your equipment will be unlocked at 2:55. Again, the bus will leave at 3:15 this afternoon.
Do you have an interesting talent that you would like to share with the school?
Well, the GLHS Theater Department is having tryouts for Varsity Varieties 2022. Sign-up sheets are located in the Little Theater and tryouts are on January 24th and 25th. We are both seniors and will be moving on to college next year.
I'm headed to Ohio University to major in broadcast journalism and photojournalism.
I still haven't decided where I'm going, but if you're going to OU, I guess I'm definitely not going to be going there.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that. But for all the non-seniors, it's time to schedule for next year.
It's an important process and it can be a little complicated.
Students should log into their Chromebooks at this time. You'll need them in a minute.
One of the items you'll find in your class Google Classroom is a survey from the art department that they'd like you to fill out.
It's called the 3D Visual Arts Survey, so keep an eye out for it. Now we're going to turn the rest of the show over to Mr. Banks and Mrs. Monning.
Mr. Banks joins us now live in the studio today.
Good morning, Mr. Banks.
Good morning. It's Mr. Banks here to talk to you all about your course request. And finally, we'll meet with the counselor briefly in person to make sure you have completed the process and are all set for next year. Now, take a few minutes to watch this video and have a great day.
Hi, this is Mrs. Monig in the School Counseling Office. Today I'm going to walk you through scheduling your courses on Infinite Campus. Before we get started, I want to share a couple of important tools with you. First, we posted a course scheduling Google Slides presentation to the grade level Google Classrooms. Please take some time to go over this presentation with your family. It covers a lot of information and will walk you through scheduling step by step. I'm going to briefly highlight some of the important slides. Two important tools are linked in this slides presentation. First is the Program of Studies, and second is the Course Offerings sheet. The Program of Studies has a lot of information, or a junior can have just one last year. This sample planning sheet is broken down in semester 1 and semester 2. That helps you to really determine that you're scheduling enough courses. In the Program of Studies, it will tell you if the class is worth 1 credit or half a credit. Almost always, a 1 credit course will last the entire school year, so semester 1 and semester 2. Almost always a half credit class will last just 1 semester. So using the sample planning sheet will help you to determine how many classes you need to schedule. Please remember all students must have a lunch. So you can use these sample planning sheets to map out your remaining years of high school. The other tool I want to mention is the course offerings sheet. Every student should have a course offerings sheet handed out by their homeroom teacher. The course offerings sheet gives you at a glance all of the courses we offer here at the high school. It's front and back. On the course offerings sheet, you'll see the course code for each class, the grade level that's eligible to take the course, and the number of credits the course is worth. You'll also notice on the course offerings sheet that some courses have an asterisk after the title. That means that course requires an application or an audition. If you notice a plus sign, that means the course has a prerequisite. If you're unsure of what the prerequisite is, you can refer back to the Program of Studies to find that information. Both of these tools are linked on the Google Slides presentation. If you click on the link, it will take you to the LHS Academics page. The LHS Academics page also is a great resource for you. It has a lot of information on graduation requirements, College Credit Plus, Flex Credit, and other options. Please remember to check out your grade level Google Classroom to find the link to the course scheduling slides presentation and the Program of Studies. Another important slide in the Google Slides presentation covers graduation requirements. All students must earn 20 credits and take specific classes. In addition to those 20 credits in those specific classes, students also have to show competency on state assessments and earn graduation seals. There's a lot of information about this on the LHS Academics page. If you have questions, please see your school counselor and they can help you through this process. I also want to mention that some students will set a personal goal of earning an honors diploma. There are 6 different honors diplomas that a student can shoot for. Students can only earn one of the 6 honors diploma. Specific criteria for earning these honors diplomas is listed in the program of studies beginning on page 11. You're almost ready to start scheduling your courses, but before you do so, we would encourage you to talk to your families, talk to your teachers, talk to your classmates. Your teachers will be highlighting all of the courses they offer within their department. Please listen, pay close attention, and ask questions about the courses we offer here at the high school. Also refer back to the program of studies to read the descriptions of our courses. If you plan to take an honors or AP course, please talk to your current teacher to make sure it's a good fit for you. Please know that honors and AP courses have heightened rigor and move at a faster pace. Something that is new this school year, your school counselors will schedule your math class for you. When you go into Infinite Campus and you select all of your courses, you will not be able to select a math class. Your school counselor will work with your current math teacher to select the math course that comes next in your math sequence. If you have any questions about this, please speak with your current math teacher and your school counselor. Please keep this in mind when you're scheduling your courses in Infinite Campus and you're using your planning scheduling sheet. Please leave a spot for math, but know that you will not be able to select the math course yourself. If you're interested in taking a College Credit Plus course, please plan to join the virtual meeting on January 18th at 6:30 p.m. There's more information on the LHS academics page, and if you have questions, please stop in the school counseling office. When you're scheduling your courses in Infinite Campus, you may not be able to find a certain course. If that's the case, it's most likely that that course requires an application or an audition. Please take a look at the slide and determine if any of the courses you're interested in require an application or an audition. If your course requires an application, please check your Google Classroom for the application, check in at the school counseling office, or ask the teacher who teaches the course for the application. If your course requires an audition, please see that teacher for more information. I want to touch briefly on PE exemptions. If you are an athlete and you play a school-sponsored sport and take 2 seasons of any sport, you can mix and match sports. You could play a fall sport and a spring sport and earn 2 PE waivers, and you will be exempt from the PE requirement. If you participate in marching band for 2 years or chorale for 2 years, you can also earn 2 PE exemptions. If you choose to earn your PE credit through courses here at the high school, you will take 2 PE courses for a quarter credit each. You cannot mix and match a sports season with an LHS gym course. It must be 2 seasons of a sport or multiple sports, or 2 phys ed courses totaling a half credit. If you have questions, please see your school counselor. Okay, it's almost time to start scheduling an Infinite Campus. I just have a few more important details to share. Please remember to refer back to the program of studies. Please read the descriptions of each of the courses you plan to take next year. Please talk with your teachers. They're the largest source of information in helping you select meaningful and appropriate courses. We'd also encourage you to work with your families to create your schedules for next year. If you're an athlete, please keep the eligibility requirements in mind. And know all students must take at least 5 credits every year, including seniors. Course registration is now open in Infinite Campus. Please have your request entered by Friday, January 21st. If you are taking a course that requires an application, please have your application submitted by Friday, January 21st. The next few slides will walk you through how to register. I'm going to briefly go through these slides just to show you that they are here for you to refer back to. Then I'm going to pull up Infinite Campus and show you how to schedule your courses on Infinite Campus. So if you forget how to get in and register your courses, please refer back to these slides. If you still need help, school counselors will be meeting with all students beginning January 18th through January 20th during English classes. We'll double check your course requests and answer any questions you might have. If you need help before then, remember, you can always schedule appointments with your school counselors through You Can Book Me. Not sure who your school counselor is? Please refer to the chart on the slide to determine, based on your last name, which school counselor is yours. Okay, everyone should have their Chromebook out and be ready to log into Infinite Campus. Please take a moment to log in. After you've logged into Infinite Campus, under the Message Center, you're going to click on More at the very bottom. After you click on More, you're going to select the first option, Course Registration. Please select 2022-2023 Lincoln High School. Under Course Requests, you're going to select Add Course. This is where it's handy to have your course offering sheet. Scheduling will go much quicker if you use the 4-digit course code to select your courses. The first course I'm going to select is English 11. I'm going to enter the course code and double check the course name to make sure the correct course came up. English 11. I'm going to select the blue plus sign to add the course to my course requests. A pop-up is going to come up and ask you if you'd like to add this course as a request or as an alternate. I would like to add English 11 as a request. You'll notice there's a bar up at the top giving you a completion rate. Please disregard the completion rate. Please use your mock schedule on your schedule planning sheet to determine how many classes you need to schedule. Okay, I've added English 11. Now I'd like to add a science class. I'm going to come back up here to add course. I'm going to remove English 11. Now I'm going to find chemistry. So I'm going to enter the course code again because it makes it go quicker. I'm going to check the course name, chemistry. I'm going to select the blue add button. Again, I'm going to request this as a request. Okay, now I'm going to add a social studies course. I'm going to add community law. And this time, instead of using the course code, I'm going to show you that you can also find your courses by typing in the title. I'm going to double check my course name. I'm going to hit the blue add button. I'm going to add this as a request. Okay, so let's see how many courses I've added. I'm going to come back up here and go back. And I'll have the list of courses that I have requested so far. If you decide that you don't want a course that you requested, you simply click on the course, go down to the bottom, and hit Delete Request. This will remove the request from your courses. Go back to double check, and now I still have English and chemistry listed. You're going to continue through this process until you request all of the courses on your planning sheet. Please double check to make sure that you're taking enough classes to fill up your day, but not too many classes. Keep in mind, all students must have a lunch, so that leaves you with 7 periods. Please remember that if you'd like to take a study hall, you cannot schedule study hall in Infinite Campus. You will just leave an opening. If you would like to take a study hall, that will leave you with 6 open periods. Okay, I've added a couple more courses to my course requests, and you can see that if at any time I want to go back, I just use the back button, and it's always going to save my requests. There's no save button, so you don't need to save anything. And don't worry if you make any mistakes. Remember, you can always come down to the bottom and delete a request or convert it to an alternate. You do not have to request all of your courses at once. We encourage you to take this process seriously, so we would like you to take your time, refer back to the tools I've highlighted, the Program of Studies, the Course Offering Sheet, the LHS Academics page, and please, please, please speak with your teachers and your families. Remember, you have until January 21st to enter your course requests. Please take some time to select classes that are important to you and that are helping you earn your high school diploma. Remember, you don't have to save anything, so once you're done, you can just go back to the message center and go back to grades or attendance or just exit out of Infinite Campus altogether. Your school counselors are here to help. We will be seeing you the week of January 18th, but if you have questions before then, please feel free to stop in or schedule an appointment with us through You Can Book Me. You can also send us an email and we'll respond quickly to your questions. We hope you're as excited about the 2022-2023 school year as we are.